I'm Suzanne O'Brien.
I'm Kelly O'Brien. We're in a Hestia home because we had a house fire a few months ago. In February, back in late February. It was an accidental fire. We had a gentleman that was fixing a plumbing issue, but it turned into something really bad. He basically started a fire in the wall, went up into the attic. Yeah, we got the cat out. Cat's here with us too,
Yeah.
which is another lovely thing about this home, is that they're letting us keep the cat here.
Pet friendly. Because that was one of the, the whole thing was so scary and awful, but that was another piece of like, we can't stay in we have to have our pet.
We have to have a house.
We're Gavin.
We have to have a house, not a hotel.
Yeah.
So that's how we ended up here.
It's going to be hard to leave this
house,
honestly.
Once our house is redone,
it's going to
we can maybe compare it, but right now.
Well, even before our house wasn't this nice.
Well, yeah.
To be honest,
this house is beautiful.
It's in the same neighborhood, but like this house is just laid out nicer. The decorating, you can tell like somebody who knows what they're doing has put this place together. So we've had like 12 boys in this pool having a blast, and so that we're able to have these special family moments
in a tragic situation, kind of,
but still we're wonderful, what I mean? Because anyway, it was just a really interesting timing thing.
Well, we were working with our insurance and CRS. They were trying to help us find a place to live, but in the meantime, they told me if I see something that looks nice, I could contact the realtor myself and then get the realtor to meet up with the CRS agent and discuss the situation. So that's what I did.
Well, and we were also holding out though for our Round Rock West neighborhood. Like
we wanted a house in this neighborhood.
We were really not adamant. That was like our top priority, is that first of all that we have a house that's got room for our 2 kids, right? I mean, we've got our senior in high school, and then our middle one was away at college when this whole thing happened. But obviously she was going to be home for the summer, so we needed something with at least 3 bedrooms, right, for the kids, and then a place that was pet friendly for our cat, and then for our sons, just continuity and stability and consistency of his life as a senior in high school, to have this thing happen that was just like scary and tragic and lose your house and most of the contents in it. We just thought, for him, for his sake, we need something in our neighborhood. He's got friends in this neighborhood. We've lived in this neighborhood for 15 years. We have friends in this neighborhood. His school is in this neighborhood. We just thought it was just really important to us that we have something here in Round Rock West, and so we kind of held out for that. Oh gosh,
this home, that's close to a 10 as you can get. I mean, come on.
It's got everything you need. It was tough to get used to at first because it was just in a good way. Like all the appliances are like much nicer than what we're used to, so we had to like figure out how to work the washing machine because it's just like
the washer and dryer.
They're like smart. I still don't totally know how to use them, but like they're like smart machines and things, and so like we had to figure out how to use things.
The fridge, like, the nice fridge.
Our kitchen was.
It had. It's
a little outdated, and it's
a little
fine.
bit.
I mean, we're not fancy chefs or anything, but I mean, it's a lot nicer than what we're used to.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely gorgeous,
and the backyard is amazing.
Yeah.
And we live in the pool, and I mean that's where we feel like, in the midst of how awful it was, we have had so many fortunate things happen, and the fact that we have a pool for the summer, are you kidding?
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't have had that in our actual house.
And a hot tub if it ever does get cold.
Yeah. Well, we'll be here over the winter too.
Well, maybe.
I mean,
so
probably.
We'll have the hot tub too.
Yeah, and so I mean, and the fact that like there's a door from the master bedroom right out to the pool. I mean, how sweet is that?
Pretty swanky.
I mean, we're
digging it. Yep.
We're finding ourselves entertaining more here than we did at home.
100%. Well, like tomorrow, our daughter is and her husband are coming with, and they're bringing
their friends.
They're bringing their friends and their family.
Yeah.
Because why not? Because we have
Well,
this
and this
house.
is so
and we're
nice
able to
that we
do
have
it.
access to it. We kind of like want to share it. We
Yeah,
pay it
we
forward.
feel,
We're like, come over and see us.
we feel blessed, so why not share it with
Yeah.
our friends and family?
Oh gosh, they're basically our friends already.
They're awesome.
So we feel like, yeah,
They're just super cool.
They're so easy to reach if we need anything.
Yeah, and not only easy, you know, easy to reach, they're reactive. They're immediately. I mean, you know what I mean?
They
like,
take care of it.
And
the
it was
thing
like,
about
whoa.
Kim and Tiff is that you can just tell they've assembled like a group of really great people.
Like
I
the
mean,
pool guy,
there's the
the
person that
guy.
takes care of the pool, their exterminator, like everybody that we've had any dealings with so far. Kim and Tiff are like, oh, you're gonna love this person. Oh, you're gonna love that person. Oh, you're gonna love them. Like you can tell they've got relationships with all of the service providers that do anything with this. Their lawn guy is amazing.
Lawn guy.
He like does half the yards in this area, which is really cool. You know, so you can tell that they've put a lot of time and effort into finding really good people to work on this property. Even. Oh gosh, absolutely.
Without a doubt, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean, if people get half as lucky as we did with this house, they're doing great. I feel like we hit the jackpot with this house. I really do, and we couldn't be more pleased. I mean, when this is over, I'm going to go swim. Just to let you know.
Were you happy with how easy it is to sign documents and everything?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very easy peasy.
And just the fact that it was such a traumatic thing that happened, to have, I mean, it was, right? And I mean, we're still dealing with the emotions associated with that. I mean, we lost a lot of our things, a lot of treasured family things that we can't ever get back. But just to have, and it was an ordeal, I mean, and the time in the hotel, and it was just, it was a lot. And to have a place like this to just heal, like literally heal emotionally.
Well, because now it feels like I'm coming home to a home. I'm coming, when I come home from work at the hotel, it was like, I'm at the hotel.
It was upsetting.
I have to think about the fire thing all the time.
Yeah.
But here, for a moment, you can kind of forget about it sometimes because this is a home.
It is, really and it feels like a home.
Yeah.
And
no, it's wonderful.
I mean, it's just it's helping us heal. It's helping me heal.
Oh,
I don't know about you,
100%.
Oops. Let's ruin the video.
Thank you so much for your time today. I really feel blessed to be able to help families like you guys.
Oh,
well, thank you.
It is a traumatic experience, and I meet families all the time that, they made a small error. Like recently, a realtor, right? She didn't even know where to go to find temporary housing. But I found out that she accidentally set her house on fire. She didn't know she had her pilot light on her stove. It was a tiny little thing. She set a box on it. She was running around doing a bunch of stuff. She had used the stove in like 2 days.
Yeah.
She just set a box down, went for a shower. When she came back up, everything got in place.
Oh God.
We were able to find her something within like 3 days. So,
that's great.
Nice.
That's great.
We work really hard to try and find you a great home with a great host. And so I'm glad.
Well, y'all took great care of us, and we're so grateful.
Very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.